But
yep. With Ifri, he's still hugging Alicia's legs, and the other siblings close to pretty much tear streaming themselves. You hear a voice coming from the entrance.
Call.
Yep. You see, I call with this little hooded man with a really long staff. Going, all right, where did those spiders go?
Hey, Uncle.
Hi,
Go.
Leash, you might want to turn around. You have another guest. And Nephrite is slowly helping Elise turn around to see this person.
Yep. You see this little old gnome run across the room to the siblings, just going, "You lot caused me and your mother so much trouble," and he starts whacking them with his staff hard on the forehead.
Thank you, Rafiki. I didn't know I would need you tonight.
Yep. And then he goes to Elise, and as for you, whacks you on the head. "This is for making me coming out here."
Sir, please don't whack my... Please tell me one of you five may know this man, please. Before I say the wrong thing.
You see the siblings have this embarrassing look. As the old man looks at you, Nephrite, he's going, "Oh, I'm so sorry for being so unfaithful to young lady Giselle. Hello there. My name is Predessa. I am these young ones' father."
Now we know where the box came from that bopped him on the head when we were in Muirwood.
Yes, it's quite a clever trick, if I do say so myself.
Nephrite will get to his eye level as a respect and extends her hand to shake his hand. Just, hello, my name is Nephrite. I'm... A long pause is just her trying to think of how do I explain my situation with his son. I'm friends with your son.
Well,
the party can read between the lines.
Wow, it's very nice to meet you. As he kind of grabs your hand and gives you a small kiss on the hand. Before jumping up really high and kissing your forehead too.
Cat, you're making this really hard on me, but I am doing well.
Also, he's reading in between the lines thinking, nah, she's not just a friend. She's trying to become my son's girlfriend.
Yep, you need a higher deception to remove the blush from your cheeks.
Okay, then. I will roll it. I will legit roll it.
Do it.
This is the funniest thing I've seen.
Do it.
Oh, I got it. I got it.
I'm not wasting a flash of genius this early in the morning, and on top of that, we still gotta go see the queen.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And he looks up to Elise, just going, "What's in that look, boy? We're surrounded by colorful company, and you didn't think of introducing them to your old man?"
Okay, one, Elise, why disadvantage on insight? And two, why insight?
because Elise is absolutely clueless when it comes to, like, you know, emotional things.
He's emotional. He's clueless to love.
Let me put it this way: sentient dice. But moving on, breakfast is on the table. Everyone dig in.
He will introduce everyone in the group to his father, and, you know, explain the situation as best he can to his dad as quickly as possible, for his concern about the community as well as the family.
Yeah, let's just say that you guys pretty much fill him in as breakfast is being laid and eaten, and pretty much at the same time, Ike joins in for the breakfast, and he's going, 3 hours. I had to deal with this man for 3 hours.
I kind of feel bad for you on that.
Oh, speaking of bad, Ike, how much did you like my little diplomatic group I sent here? Hopefully if they made it.
They made it, and you've got a lot of explaining to do.
I'm pretty sure he gives them a deadpan stare full of dark eye bags.
Well, how about before any more chaos ensues, we all enjoy a nice breakfast. Eichel, we hope you enjoy the food, and you can take another plate to go, as well as some coffee, because it looks like you need it.
Please.
How many cups of sugar and how many cups of cream?
None. I take them black.
Fair enough, I got it.
Alright.
And what was the father's name again? Please type it out.
The father's name is...
Wait, why did I say type it out when I think we have the letters?
Typing out just makes it easier for us to see immediately. Pradissa.
Mr. Pradissa, do you want anything to drink? Coffee, tea, juice, water?
I could use some, it's a nice little green tea with a pinch of lime.
Green tea with lime. I can get it for you. And Nephrite will place a hand on Alicia's shoulder, just please take into account of what I said, especially the embarrassing stuff. And walks off!
Hopefully my children didn't cause too much ruckus here.
Do you guys want to explain? He looks to Nephrite's parents. Mostly because we weren't here for most of what they caused.
Just some pranks here and there, nothing too harmless. Well, we'll see about that, because Quinfin gets a little too creative with his pranks. But,
yeah, that's one way of putting it.
But as long as nobody gets gets hurt, everything should be fine and dandy. But just in case, he puts 20 gold on the table. I'm hopeful this can compensate. It should be fine, thank you. You're welcome, Missy.
Pardon, before you leave, I still got some cookies left. Would you like one for the road?
Oh, that'd be lovely, young man.
Alright, I'll go get it.
And Nephrite comes out of the kitchen with the green tea with a splash of lime for Mr. Pradissa. And Nephrite is walking over to Eichel to give him his coffee because he looks like he needs it.
Yeah, it's impossible for an elf, but you can have you can see his expression that he's just done with this.
And we're sorry.
However, though, I have a feeling you didn't come just for Alicia's father, though.
He wouldn't stop bothering people trying to ask them around where Alicia's house is.
Oh. That doesn't sound too bad.
They could get annoying rather easily, Gwen, but continuing on, though, are we able to meet with the Queen today, or no?
Yes, we can, and we can visit her as soon as you finish breakfast, but... she's not taking everyone on this table. That's too much, even for her.
Completely understandable, so I'd say just those of us in the actual group sort of idea.
Unless there's a specific need for me to be with the Queen, I would like to go talk to Alice.
Well, don't we
Yep. You first got.
Don't we have to stop at Chalice too to drop off the artifact?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
And Nephrite will elbow Ali lightly and just whispers in Sylvan with, hang on, wait. Does Ali understand Sylvan, or is it gnomish?
He understands gnomish.
Got to be more careful. For Nephrite is common, dwarvish, elvish, halfling, and Sylvan.
Oh well.
Well, she'll just whisper quietly, spend some time with your family, please, just before they go.
Alright. So he'll invite his family to come into the living room. I guess this is the living room. And he'll spend some time with them.
Okay, that's the one spell I would love to have. That's the one spell I would love to have, but I did not pick it up. I'm mad at myself.
Anyway, so with the table clean, it's gonna stand up, so I'm guessing the rest of us are good to go that are going to the meeting.
I'm good to go. Eichel, is it okay if one member from my guild comes along with us as representative of Demia?
Eichel nods. I don't think that should be a problem with that.
Peridot? Vix? Which one of you want to come?
They both looked at each other, and they got the look in the eyes like they know exactly who should be going, and Vix raises her hand. I'll go.
Okay.
Yeah, you know I'm not good at that politics, fancy stuff.
I know, but it's best to ask. It's best to ask than just assume. Oh, that's what I was thinking of too. Just boulder parchment shears to see who's going.
Yeah. I would have, but they know who is better at out of the two of them for this kind of thing.
Yes, but I'm guessing with all that said and done, we're heading straight to the Queen.
Yep, you guys head towards the Queen. Dragon, did you want to RP a little bit with your family while they're on their way to the Queen?
Sure.
Hi. So, in this case, all these guys, bye-bye. As they go on the way for the queen, while Alish sits in the living room, his father on the couch, and his siblings around. You have to admit, this place feels nice.
He looks around and says, it's a little more than what I would expect, but it's handy.
So, my boy, tell your father honestly, how are you faring?
I'm personally doing okay. I have some projects that I would like to start working on if I can, but that's something for later.
It's really interesting to see how far your magic has gone, son. Like, even having a familiar with you. That is really adorable, too. When you come back home, you need to surprise your mom with the monkey. Maybe give her a bouquet of flowers.
I'll try to remember that.
Heck, you can travel around. You can pick many different flowers for her. I'm sure she'll like that.
So, what all have you been doing?
Well, Zoni has been building up as a ranger for quite some time.
That's good.
Yep, he even took down a dire wolf by himself. And you finally pulls out a flute and says, I've been delving into I've been accepted in the College of Bards.
Ooh. Have you chosen which particular college, or are you still in training?
I've been dabbling a bit at the beginning, but I've been really excelling in lore. You know, weaving stories with a bit of music. That's kind of how I learned how to cast my own sort of familiar bit, as she waves her hand and her unseen servant appears beside her. He's the one who's been most helpful around here. With his ability to be invisible, he was able to watch the stairs, and whenever, any guards show up, he gives us the warning and we become invisible.
Yeah. It's impressive that you are skilled enough to turn up to 3 additional people invisible. It does take some skill.
It's a lot of work, but it's fun to do stuff like that. Yeah, some of us have been trying. When we heard you were back, some of us have been trying to produce magic of our own. Just so we can show it to you and maybe bond with you for something.
I will admit that I was not very impressive as a soldier. Magic came to me a lot easier. And I found that I could do more to be helpful during that time. And as I go about trying to help people, I learn more. It can be challenging to decide which spells to prepare for each day.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of hard work to produce magic like that. And with your books.
Speaking of which, Liege will say, "Excuse me," and he'll go upstairs to his room and bring down another spell book. He says, This is my compiled works, so that there is a copy for me to access in emergencies, as well as to lend to anyone in the community that could use it.
He made a spell book for us?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's the least I can do.
You see her tear up as she grabs the book and then tackles you in a hug. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for being angry. I'm sorry for thinking you didn't care. I'm so sorry.
He'll awkwardly pat her. It's like, it's all right. I mean, I almost understand.
And you see Quaffin and Euphrey join in the hug. And at first, Johnny doesn't want to join, but seeing his other siblings hug you, he gives in and rushes to hug you too. All of a sudden, you have this almost gnome dog pile on a leash.
Liege Joe does his best to return hugs to each one.
And you look over to your father and you swear you've never seen a wider, sweeter smile than the one on his face.
As much as I would like to spend more time with you all, I do have duties that I need to take care of. I will return as soon as I can.
We understand, Elise. We really do. Just Write to us more often, okay?
I'll try, but like I said, I can't promise how often or what time of day.
Anytime would be alright. Alright, you heard him. He's got work to do, and we've got a long journey back. So gather your things and wait by the door. Okay, alright. Bye, Alish. Hope to see you soon. And you see your siblings walk up, and your father coming up to you and say, I do hope that their visit was better than it could have been.
Could have been worse. Liege will actually take a moment. And then pull up his left sleeve and show him his mark.
You see his eyes widen as he touches it.
This is proof of the threat to the world. All of myself and all of the people that I am with have one of these. If we do not stop Queen of Poison, the world will end. I don't know how to tell my siblings that there is a very good chance I might not come home.
I understand. Just know that you'll always have a home with us if you or any of your friends are weary of the travel and the burdens that are now placed on your shoulders.
So I figured I'd tell you so that they do receive news. You can help them see the good of the accomplishment.
Oh, sunny boy. They already see your accomplishments and see the good that you do. They just wanted some time for you to see them.
It was nice to see them and you.
Of course. But seriously, don't make your mother and I worry so much.
Something that's kind of unavoidable.
I suppose it's the job I signed up for. Take care, Alish, and know that you and your group will always be welcome in Haymore whenever you need it. Oh, and that girl that was with you, she seems really nice.
She's interesting.
I'm just saying you don't meet someone like that every dynasty.
Cat, I want to say this. I said this to Sound. You and Sound have made it really hard to resist my inner shipper, but I'm still doing my best.
No, that's not why I reacted that way. That is 100% not why I reacted that way. She knows why I reacted that way. You freaking bastard!
So Elise kind of looks at him like, slightly confused and a little bit curious. He's like, huh? I better be going.
Yep, us too. Take care, Leash.
These will dismiss Uba. And then head toward the castle.
Alright.
Headed toward Trellis.
Alright, we'll get to that, but first...
To the party.
Yep, just give me one moment to switch some characters in and out.
Mm-hmm.
Understandable. And by the time the party walks up to the castle, Nephrite's face is covered in her hair.
And you see Big Sam giving you like a sly smirk.
Storm?
Yeah, what's up?
Your thing sounds like a loud fan going off right next to you.
No, it's the air conditioning again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's something I kind of picked up too. His air conditioner is really loud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does that. Sorry.
You're fine.
You sure you're okay, Nephrite?
Quen, it's something you'll get when you're older. And that's all Ogwen's saying on it to help Nephrite. And move us along as well.
Thank you.
What? He was genuinely worried.
Here. What we're gonna do, make things easier. We're gonna scoop it all down all the way to the queen.
So,
Let me just grab Biggs.
don't forget Trellis when he eventually shows up.
When he eventually shows up, he's not showing up yet.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, that's why I said eventually.
Yeah. And as soon as you see the queen, you see her head and her shoulders leaning on the arm of the throne.
Good morning, Your Majesty.
I'm more concerned about your health right now. Please tell me that you're not poisoned of some kind.
Please tell us you're not stressed or mad at us.
I'm not stressed. I'm not mad. So I would like an explanation about this mechanical dragon that is parked outside my kingdom.
About that, I did not expect it would be ready by this time, but it was an invention of my own design. My guild just helped me make it as a means to fast travel across the realm, and it's only used at night. It's good only be used at night. It does have a cloaking function.
Out of character, no, it doesn't. You forget that was something that couldn't be done. Oh wait,
no, that was
right.
the fridge hasn't been built. The cloaking function, where it turns from a dragon to a tower, that has been built.
Yeah, sorry.
Yes.
But it does have a cloaking function.
Yes, I've read the report of that. Hardly, I almost didn't believe it when Ingrid give me that report until she practically dragged me outside to see it. But still, a mechanical dragon in this day and age. Do you realize how this could impact the war that's happening with Celius right now? I am trying to end this war peacefully, but if someone out there knows of a mechanical dragon that is flying about right now, and Celius somehow gets his hands on it, do you realize that could pretty much end the world, this kingdom as we know it?
There was a counter for that. There was a counter. It can't be stolen unless it's actually used by somebody else. Crystal Forge. And Nephrite trying to dig herself out of this grave just begs, help me, please.
It is true, Your Highness. The only ones who can be able at the controls are members of the Crystal Forge, and we refuse to sell to Celius after what they did to us back in Nemea. Surely you saw any kind of news clippings or reports or whatever. Yes, I am well aware of what happened in Nemea, thanks to Nephrite here. But still, you do realize of the threat that can be proposed with such a mechanic, such a creation can exist. Yes, but only we have the blueprints, and only we have the know-how how that dragon works. Celius might try, but he'll just end up creating inferior projects, I can assure you.
Well, that's still a problem. If you can have an inferior project, that can still make it powerful. So why not encode the blueprints so only members of the Crystal Forge can use it?
I want to do the practical thing.
Meaning?
Probably destroy it, I'm guessing.
Install it to self-destruct.
Actually, that's exactly what we put in there. I didn't want to tell you. I didn't want to tell you this on your first test drive, Nephrite, but there is a self-destruct function in case anything happens, and we did not want this falling into Celius, or quite frankly, and my apologies, Your Majesty, your hands, because of what this could mean to the world and the war.
Okay.
Well, it seems like you took every precaution with your project. And while I wish that you would give us notice or permit so you can act within our skies, I do trust this group enough to know that they will not allow this mechanical wonder to be in Celius's hands. And I have your word that the Crystal Forge or any forges in Nemea would not make similar projects for Celius or any other company. Like I said, we refuse to outright do business with anyone from Celius. And yes, Nephrite has the only test thread that will be in the skies until this war is said and done. Then if it's possible, because you and I have that in writing in a contract, just as proof of agreement. Of course, Your Majesty. Now that the business with the dragon is out of the way, how are the rest of you faring on your quests so far?
Nephrite, do you want to take over the complicated situation, or no?
Do you want chronological or pinpoints on major to minor?
the pinpoint.
Wow, that sounds like Olmir is sleeping.
No. No,
Heavy
that's
breather.
just me breathing.
Yeah, I know, just kidding.
We're just can't help but ribbing you a little bit, but
I
I'm
get it.
sorry.
No. I just need to lose weight.
No!
I am yes, I do need to lose weight. I am quite overweight.
Ooh.
But,
Listen.
okay!
Cactus, you didn't need to do
Okay,
that.
Cactus, enough.
If anything, that was a little rude.
sorry, but
Yeah,
again, we're
yeah,
running
well,
on time for a dragon.
Yeah, well, that bun is good. Let's not spam it, please.
Done for it. So
So, again, do you want these events in chronological order, or pinpoint events of major to minor?
Chronological. It'll be easier to follow along.
Okay, and for the sake of time, Nephrite will give a short chronological order of all the events that did happen.
That is an interesting story. So with this, you should have 3 of the artifacts now.
Do we have 3?
Well, you have ours, provided you get the last 2.
Oh, the major one. Yep, we have 3 of the majors.
Yes. And from the sound of it, you may have an alliance to get into Salvius. That would be, though, it'll be interesting to see how you procured the artifact there.
Well, only time and fate can tell us that portion.
yep.
Agree.
Well, he doesn't need to, because I do know where the artifact is in Salvius.
Well, that gives us time for looking for it, but I'm guessing it's not going to be in an easy place, is it?
People call that artifact the Hand of the King for a reason.
Oh.
Throne room.
Is it really I'm the king?
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
So it looks like the statement ruling with an iron fist might as well be literal for him.
That's gonna be a nightmare to deal with.
Yes. So it might be a little better you try to find the other artifact instead. The one that's governed by Mistra.
Again, that's easier said than done. Out of character, Nephra knows that where it actually is, thanks to the research. Wait, that can't pronounce the name.
That's in Alicia's hometown,
In
correct?
character, no.
So, Raymore.
Different plane.
I would definitely consult Trellis with that. If it's true that Greymore might be on a different plane, that would open a lot of possibilities that, quite frankly, I never even thought of.
Mm-hmm.
It's a crazy. Go ahead.
I was about to say, well, that's pretty much the gist of everything, to the best of our knowledge right now.
Mm-hmm. And I thank you for your reports. It does bring me great comfort to hear that your story is accelerating and exceeding all possible limitations and expectations.
However, though, we also still need to, well, not we, but I still need to figure out how the orc ambassador situation went here, if you do not mind filling me in.
It went smoothly, smoother than I actually expected.
Oh, thank goodness. I was more concerned that, again, because it was just we filled you in as soon as it was done. So I was concerned they might have done a little bit worse and not really done peacefully. So, I'm just thankful that it was done peacefully.
I called, but oh no, when talks they were actually quite well spoken and well mannered. However, when drinking, they tend to spill more than they drink.
That's understandable. I was more concerned that something might have happened, but I'm thankful things went smoothly. Whew.
Yes. So if you would excuse me and Blight, we do need to sign our consent forms and agreement. Why don't the rest of you go speak with Trellis?
Alright.
Thank you, Your Majesty. And Nephite will lean and look over to Vix and just mouth, do you want me to stay with you?
Oh no, I should be... Actually, probably wouldn't be a bad idea since you're technically my boss now.
On paper!
Still though. It's up to you. I think I can handle it, but wouldn't mind having an actual authoritative signature.
Out of character. Ouch! The queen's right there.
I think she means of the Crystal Forge members. Someone has to have an authority there.
Fair enough. Do either of you want to... And Nephite just unhooking her bag of holding. Does anybody else want to take the artifact?
If you don't mind, Nephite, I'll take it, or Null, do you want it?
Yeah, I'll hold on to it for now. So that we can hand it off to... to Trellis.
Nephite will give the bag of holding to Null and walk away with Vix to sign the paperwork.
As the rest of us go to see Trellis, which I'm going to make the educated guess is where we're ending the session due to time.
Yeah, due to time, that is where we're gonna end our session tonight.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What you guys think of this one?
I didn't expect us to do the shipping.
And I was about to say that. As I sent sound, it was difficult containing my inner shipper, but as you can guess, I did a really good job.
Yes, I appreciate that so much. Thank y'all.
Mm.
Yeah, but there's one comment I do want to say about Elige. The power of hugs compels you.
Yeah. I kind of felt that it was going to be a bit of focus on all that, so I stayed out of it as much as I could.
Again, and as I'd even put in the side chat at the time, I wanted to speak up, so when I spoke up about the King's actions, it was a case of I didn't want to beat around the bush with the family. I wanted them to be like, here's the danger, they need to know.
That's fair. Well, I think I'm gonna head out. See you guys.
Bye.
Hi.
Good night.
All right.